Hello everyone, welcome to another reading vlog. So it is Friday morning now. I just got out of the shower and I'm ready to take on my day, but I think the weather is supposed to be like fairly nice. I think today's going to be a high of 12 and then tomorrow it might rain, but Sunday is going to be like 23, 25, so it's going to be nice and warm out, so that'll be good. Hopefully I'll be able to get some reading done outside. But yeah, these are the books I plan on reading here I'm really excited about. I feel like they're kind of like all over in genre, so that's really exciting. But yeah, today I have to submit a scholarship application, I have to send out the newsletter, and I have to work on an assignment for my class. But like, I'm technically done with classes. I don't have finals next week. I just have to watch one more presentation for this one class and then I'm done, which is exciting. So I'm officially done with the spring semester, which is really nice. Hopefully this is my last year of I will have to take classes ever. Depending if I get the scholarship or not, I would have to take like one more class, but that's fine. As of right now, I'm done with classes. But yeah, before I get started, I will quickly show you the books that I plan on reading this weekend. So currently I am reading In Her Tracks by Robert Dugoni, and this is the newest Tracy Crosswhite book that just came out earlier this week. So I'm about 100 pages into this, but if I can finish this tomorrow, that would be awesome. But I really love this murder mystery series. I think it's really good, and if you're looking to marathon one, this is a good one to marathon. I marathoned this in the summer of 2019 and I really loved it. It reminds me of when I read like 3 books when we were in Barcelona from this series. So yeah, I really like this one. It's more of like a cold case version as well, with like another like current murder mystery going on as well. So really like this one so far. And then for the month of May, I'm hosting the prompt for the Diversathon, which I'll have linked up in the cards and also in the description bar if you're curious. But the theme is books that takes place in Canada, so this is a non-fiction book. This book was a big deal back in grade 5 because we did a big unit on Terry Fox, and for those of you who don't know, he was a Canadian who ran across Canada to raise money for cancer awareness, but he also had a prosthesis as well. So this kind of talks about his journey and like how far he ran and all of that stuff. Like he was a big deal like when this took place. But yeah, that will be my read for the Diversathon, but you can go and check that out in the cards down below if you're interested. But yeah, these are my reading plans for the weekend. Alrighty guys, so it is a little bit after 9 o'clock now. I've been up for a little bit on Saturday morning, but yesterday was just a nice relaxing day. We just hung out after everyone finished their work and got everything started. I submitted my application for the fellowship, so we'll see how that turns out, but I don't think I'll get it, but you know, it's good to, you know, I guess put yourself out there. But in the meantime, I did read to page 150 in Her Tracks, and I think this series is honestly so good. I really love it. I think Tracy is such a compelling and interesting character, and she's definitely in, like, she gets transferred to a new position, and just seeing her kind of tackle this new one that is also kind of triggering her with what happened to her sister, and just seeing her kind of overcome those obstacles is always really good. And I know I can finish this today. I just, like, I don't have any plans for today. I'm just gonna honestly just dedicate my time to getting this done because they're just a super fun read. This is a really stellar series, so I'm really excited to see how this ends, and it's definitely picking up now. I'm a little bit less than halfway through, But yeah, it's just a lot of fun, and once I sit down and start reading it, like, I can't stop. So it will be a quick read to finish. But like I said, I don't have any other plans for today. I do have to film a couple of videos that need to go up like next week, so I have to do those. But other than that, I have no plans, which is good, so I can just focus all my time on reading this. It's really good so far, and I really love it. So it is a little bit after 11 now on Sunday morning. I've been up for a little bit. I've showered. As you guys saw, I did some editing and got everything up because I was running a little bit behind. So at least I have like today's video, like Sunday's video and Monday's video all set up now. So I feel a lot better about that now, just to get that out of the way, but I'm able to kind of enjoy the rest of the day. So last night I ended up finishing In Her Tracks by Robert Dugoni, and this book, I don't think it was my favorite of the series. I felt like I liked the integration of Tracy being in charge of the cold cases and then also assisting with kind of current murder mysteries that are kind of going on. I did enjoy that part, but I don't know, I felt like the cold case in here was very predictable. Like I was able to guess it pretty early on, so that kind of took away a lot of like the surprise of it. But I did really like the ending and just like everything that happened at the end where like everything was being wrapped up and there was just like all this going on. I did like that. And then I also, there was like the one part where they're talking about footprints and they completely, the author completely mixes up pronation and supination. Like it was really bad. Like he went out of his way to explain it and it was completely wrong. So I think like the Les Mis reader wouldn't know that, but as someone who did their masters in orthotics and prosthetics, pronation and supination are pretty like a big deal. And I sent that little snippet over to my friend because I was just like laughing so hard, and we were just like, yeah, that was like a little nitpicky thing because I don't think the vast majority of the population won't know that. But yeah, this one was not my favorite. I think I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I do like the direction of where kind of Tracy is going, but I didn't think like the murder mystery part was that exciting, and like I said, the cold case was predictable. But yeah, last night was quite fun. We ordered pizza and we watched Coco, and yeah, my heart is broken. But I've seen that movie before, my sister hasn't, she was like sobbing, so I don't know, it's fun knowing that you know you're gonna be emotional, so you can kind of create like an emotional barricade with that film. But that movie is just amazing. But like I said, today I will just be relaxing. I have a little bit of like a sunburn here, so I'm gonna have to make sure I am extra cautious with my sunscreen, because I put it on yesterday but I didn't reload throughout the day, so you can kind of see I got some sun. But in the meantime, I'm also going to pick up Terry by Douglas Coupland, which I'm really excited about. Like I said, I read this back in like 2005. Like, this was like a big deal in my class. We had this book and I liked it so much that my parents got it for me. But yeah, I'm excited for this. It should be a quick read as well, so I'm thinking like I could probably finish this relatively like in an hour or two, which is good. So I'm planning on kind of getting that done. And so in the meantime, if I do finish that today, I will then pick up The Long Way Home by Louise Penny. This is the next book in the Inspector Gamache series, and I am just loving this series so much. I think it has quickly become one of my favorite crime series of all time, and the last one ended like so like on such a big cliffhanger in terms of what's gonna happen next. So I'm really excited to see what is in store for these characters in this next installment. So yeah, I'm just having like the Canadian books, I guess, for the last half, or for the last day of this reading vlog. So I think you can tell I'm missing, you know, being back home in Canada. So this is helping me with my homesickness. But yeah, that's my general plan for, you know, the rest of the day. Alrighty everyone, so it is the customary end of the vlog wrap up the next day. So it is a little bit after 9 o'clock now on Monday morning, and I have to get down to the basement and start my work for the day. But I thought I'd quickly wrap up my reading. So it was actually a very successful reading weekend. I'm very happy about it because I was a bit, I wouldn't necessarily say I was in a slump, but I was kind of going down the slope into a slump. So I was able to kind of hop out of that, which I'm very pleased about. So I first ended up reading In Her Tracks by Robert Dugoni, which I gave a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't as good as some of the other books in the series. But I'm interested to see how like this character kind of progresses in the next novel, because she's kind of in a new kind of role now, which I think will be very interesting. I also ended up reading Terry, which was about Terry Fox, and I liked it. I think like it doesn't really go into much in depth. It kind of just does like a broad overview of everything, so I'm pretty sure if I wanted, like, I could probably find a more in-depth kind of biography on him, but this one was a good refresher of, you know, what he actually did throughout history and all that. So I enjoyed that one. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. And then lastly, I ended up reading like to page 186 in The Long Way Home, which I am really excited about. I think I really like it. Like I said, I nearly read 200 pages yesterday alone, and this author is just amazing. Like honestly, just I am obsessed with this series now. That quickly becoming one of my favorite series of all time. Like it honestly is so, like, it's just so well written in terms of not only the writing, but only the characters are so well developed and fleshed out, and I love it. I don't want to talk too much about the plot of this one. If you guys haven't read this, I don't want to spoil it too much, but just it is amazing. I am in awe of this series, and I'm kicking myself that it's taking me so long to like kind of get to this point in the series. So yeah, but other than that, like I said, this one is very good so far. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog. I think it will be the last sunny one, or sunny, that was like the last sunny day for a while. Like now it's raining, and I think it's gonna rain for like the rest of the week, so I don't know, a little bit sad about that, but at least I was able to get a lot of reading done outside. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.